Both hands by holding the reins halfway to your horse's neck. So halfway to the horse's neck, push down on that horse's neck and stand up tall out of your saddle. Feel your legs hit the front of those knee pads. Mustering livestock, these are mainly what we use them for, okay? They're used for the noise they make, not for hitting any animal, okay? As you guys will probably find out today, when you're using a whip, it does hurt when you hit yourself, okay? I've hit myself many times, it's part of learning. They do hurt. I will never hit an animal with them because they do hurt, okay? So, I'll quickly show you what not to do first. So, can anyone flick a tea towel here today? Any of you guys flick a tea towel, yeah? Don't come out here and come back and bite, okay? So yeah, don't do these ones, okay? They come and bite and it does hurt, okay? Try and stay away from just up and down, like that. Very close to your head, okay? You can take an eye and ear, give you a free haircut, okay? So stay away from doing those sort of cracks. The way we want to do it is start our whip behind us, okay? We go up over our back and we roll that whip out the front. Now we want that whip to roll over itself. Okay? You'll hear it at the top. Okay. Now I'm using my wrist to make that whip roll over itself. Okay. Now once you start getting that little top of the whip rolling over itself, okay, then you go. Any left-handers here today? Anyone left-handed? No? Righto. So swing it flat around your head, okay? When you get to your left side, you just reverse. Righto. You swing it around, reverse. Now make sure when you're doing that track, you don't drop your arm and wrap it around yourself, okay? Because when you're trying to go back, that is going to hurt. So keeping your arm above your head. Okay. You can also do it on a little angle. Like that as well. Okay. All those tracks are the exact same, done on a different plane, a different angle. Right? So I start that with behind. If I want to do straight up and down, I start straight up and down and finish there. Okay. If I start on an angle, finish on that same angle. Start flat around my head. I finish flat around my head. Okay? Bravo! Who's next? So, when we're throwing boomerangs, whoever's throwing, this is going to be a standing area back here. Out just about this we'll say this fireplace there, that is going to be a throwing area. Okay? Now I want everyone, when someone is throwing the boomerang, to be watching that boomerang so they do come back. Okay, and they will hit people. Okay, so make sure you're watching, you see that boomerang come back and avoid getting hit. Okay? When we're throwing boomerangs, we want to throw our boomerang straight up and down. Okay? I don't want to see anyone throw a boomerang to the side, like a frisbee. Do that and go straight up into the air. Okay? Boomerangs come back twice the speed of drum. Okay, they'll go straight up in the air, come straight back again and hit something in the air. Okay? Now they are only light, they are only friendly, so they still do hurt when they hit you, they'll lose good ones. Okay? So all the boomerangs will either have kangaroo, a koala, some of them have an emu. Okay, and this one here has the green face and black top. Okay? You either want that picture or that black top facing towards you, like that when you're throwing, okay? It's just close to the feet. Now the hook on my boomerang is going out. Okay? Not back with my fist. Now with the wind, okay, you know, we'll have to adjust how hard he's throwing. Okay, but it's the spin of the boomerang that brings it back, not the power of the stroke. Okay? So you want to spin that boomerang. So don't hold it in a death grip. You want to roll like a shot put. Okay? You want to hold it nice and loose. Spin. Okay? Now I'm a lot better whip cracker than I am boomerang thrower, okay? I still got a woolies to get, you know? Okay? But I'll give it a go anyway. The wind's died down now. So you just want to flick your wrist. Out there. Okay? They come around. Now depending on how friendly the wind is, they'll come back, sometimes not. Okay? Okay, so what you do is when you all horses have a personal space to start off with. So this is Leroy, this is our horse, okay? You can measure from this horse's nose to his tail. He can kick that distance behind you. He's a pretty big horse. Stand out from your horses, boys. Keep that personal space. Okay, you stand as on the horse. Hold on to the saddle. Climb up. Over you go.
solitary man, a solitary man, a solitary man. There's land across the river called the Rio Grande. I race my horse with the... I'm a charger. That charges through tonight.
Sit on those logs. Up straight, bend your elbow and flick your wrist. It's all about how you flick your wrist to get it to crack. If you go up on a straight plane like this, you have to come back down straight. If you go on an angle like that, you have to come down back on an angle. So whatever direction you go, it's just reversing the plane of the whip. Like that. If you're mustering cows and you've got cattle that are out that way that are playing up, hear how the noise travels that way. If they're out this way, how the noise travels that way. And then if you bounce one straight off the hill, go straight up the hill like that. So it saves you a lot of riding around, saves your dogs a lot of work, saves your horses a lot of work by having a whip with you. We haven't got enough whips for everybody to have one each, but if we like split up into groups and everybody one person from each group comes out and grabs a whip, we've got different length whips for different sized people. And we'll be walking around and we'll help you so you can try and learn how to crack it. So if I'm going up and straight up and down, it's going to be up and down. behind you and flick it back in front of you with your wrist. See how it's rolling over itself? That's how you get it. You can also do it on an angle.
They're actually doing the training the horses, getting the crack around their legs.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then wrap them. And then I'll start following him.
Black dot, that's got to be on the inside, facing towards you, and that boomerang has to point back towards you like that. To throw it, you throw it straight up and down like that. I don't want to see anybody throwing it this way. What happens if you throw it this way, it just goes straight up, you can't see it, it'll come straight back down the middle of everyone, and they do hurt when they hit. So if we all throw it like that, we'll be okay. When someone's throwing a boomerang, everybody's standing in the waiting area, just keep an eye out so no one gets hurt. If people get hurt, I've got to do a heap of paperwork. That's not much fun. They do come back. I'm a lot better whip packer than I am boomerang thrower. But what we'll be doing is we'll be throwing out this way, and hopefully getting to come in a big circle back to us.
Go onto the grass and do it. Just go on the grass for us and do it. Look after them a little bit better.
Spin in your hand. It's the spin of the boomerang, not how hard you throw it, that'll make it come back. So if you spin, like flick your wrist and really spin the boomerang, you don't actually have to throw it that hard. The spin will take care of it.
Single way, you've got to hold it.
Yeah, you right out that way. Big throw as hard as you can. Oh, that's it. Oh, that's all right.
That was excellent.
Go and grab him. Just flick your wrist a little bit more.
All the neighbours, and where do you live, Brisbane?
It costs $130
Yeah.
to $200.
All your neighbours love it when you start cracking whips around the neighbourhood.